Hey, how's everyone doing today? So of course there's another recall in the Acura world. Seems to be there's way too many of these going around, but just a few days ago Acura released another recall, and this one's a little bit more concerning since it can easily lead to a crash. So let me go ahead and share exactly what Acura just announced and what you're going to need to do to get it fixed. So like I said, it just came out a few days ago, and Acura announced a big recall that affects the Acura RDX. And this isn't new. The RDX has been in the headlines before for numerous recalls, especially they have one for the shattering window and all bunch of different things. But this one, like I said, can easily lead to an accident, and I'll explain more exactly what happens, and you'll see why it's a little bit bigger concern. And so far, it says it only affects the 2025 model year. So as you know, as they dig deeper, sometimes it goes back more years, but so far, it's supposedly only the 2025 RDXs, but it's 17,000 of them. So, you know, they didn't sell a whole bunch, Acura in general. So 17,000 of 1 year of vehicle is a big portion. So basically what can happen here is it has to do with the steering program. So it brings out the electronic power steering setting can trigger a failsafe mode in sharp maneuvers. So basically what the car does is if you're taking, say you're going in a canyon and you're taking some sharp corners, the computer thinks that you're losing control of it and will take over the steering and put it in a more neutral, like straightforward position. So you can definitely see how this would be a problem if you're taking some corners and the steering wheel automatically goes to dead center. You can easily have an accident. I mean, worse yet, you could run your car off the road. And they're bringing out that this issue started with the development of the 2025 RDX. It says one of their suppliers set the steering system's returnability setting wrong. And it brings out that this setting was to meet California's idle stop requirements. But by doing that, it made this glitch pop up that they weren't aware about. So when they sum it up pretty clear here, what Acura is stating is that when you have the setting into comfort mode, so it sounds like it's only in the comfort mode, and then you have the lane keeping assist active, and it says that if the driver applies a sharp steering input in a turn, then the electronic power steering system detects a fault and enters a fail-safe mode. So if you have it in comfort mode with the lane assist on and you turn it really sharply, that could trigger, not necessarily it's going to do it every time, but it could trigger the system to turn the steering wheel back to center, even if you don't want it to. So that's easy to see how that's a problem if you're just, going around corners and it takes the steering wheel and goes to center. I mean, you could have head-on collisions, all kinds of stuff. It seems like a pretty serious issue that they're running into right now. And it states, this you could check yourself, that the vehicles that were impacted were manufactured between January 23rd, 2024 through August 18th, 2025. So it covers a long stretch, but you can easily check when yours was manufactured on the door jamb and see if yours might be one that's affected or not. So this is definitely one that you want to take care of and not, put off. And they said the dealers will start emailing you letters beginning October 20th. So about a month now, you should receive a letter, or like I always state, call your local dealer, tell them about this recall, and tell them you want to see if yours is one of the ones that are affected to get that fixed ASAP. And it just simply states here that the dealer will reprogram the electronic power steering layout with the new software, and it will fully fix the problem. So my advice for you, if you guys have a 2025 RDX, is don't ever drive with it in comfort mode, because it does state that's where the issue lies, is if you have it in comfort mode with the lane keeping assist on. And I think the lane keeping assist is a good thing. So instead of just turning that off, if you just don't drive in comfort mode, it will eliminate the chance of this happening. So I don't know how many people actually drive in comfort mode, but if you do and you have a 2025 RDX, I would stop driving, just put it in normal mode until you see if yours is affected or get it fixed for sure. Because there's no way of telling if it'll do it or not. It just will happen if you take a sharp corner and you turn the steering wheel really hard. it could definitely trigger it. So you definitely don't want to be put in that situation either, not knowing if it's going to just steer you into oncoming traffic or off the road. So again, it's a real important one just because I've never really heard of something where it'll take control and turn your wheel when you don't want it to. So definitely take it serious. If you guys have one of these, or if you know somebody with one, let them know so they can get it taken care of ASAP. And hopefully some of these recalls slow down. But like I said, it's just going to be a thing with these modern cars now. You just have to deal with them. And the best part about them is they're always covered. So they'll always repair them free of charge, of course. Just kind of a hassle. But, you know, that's just how things are nowadays. So again, I just want to keep you guys in the know. Hope everyone's having a good day out there, staying safe. I appreciate all of you, as always. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Thanks again, everybody.